It's only a model. Shh.
We're knights of the round table, not round the square or triangle. We come to hang and chat like a gang on Fridays as we're able. We play well here in Camelot, we are chums and fun, but Camelot. We're knights of the round table, our host is formidable. He runs his train, walks insane, but sure he's quite unstable. He's army-mad in Camelot, but seems never to have done a lot. Label, quite incomprehensible. No wrenching and we have no plan but to sit and hear Dodge babble. It's a lazy time in Camelot.
I have to shake my bum a lot.
This channel is a not-so-proud member of YouTube's all-encompassing special society of heavily overwhelmed layout enthusiasts. Check any railway show, check any railway club, check any layout, check your own house. You'll find one of us somewhere. Warning, the content of this stream is not suitable for children under the age of 16. The topic, language, themes, attitude, and personality of the presenter is not appropriate for anyone, much less children under the age of 16. Topics discussed will not center on trains and will focus on anything except politics. It just happens trains are running. Any similarity between characters, situations, trains, and intelligent thoughts is strictly a coincidence. Any rebroadcast or transmission of the stream without the express written consent of Major League Baseball is strictly prohibited. Viewer discretion is advised. Remember the 3 rules for model train layouts and pretty much anything. It's your layout, do what you want as you want. Do not tell someone else what to do unless they ask you directly what they should do. Do not call out, mock, criticize, or insult another channel on your channel or anyone else's channel. Thank you for your cooperation.
And see it, you'll love it, and it's all done in the best possible way.
Hey everybody, happy Friday to all fellow knights of the rhomboid table. Welcome to another Outsider Insider Live. Wow, once again, week's gone by fast. So here we are again, all gathered together. Great to have all of you on the other side of the monitor as we chat. If you've been in the room, I'm going to go ahead and greet everybody, get that going. And if you haven't chatted in a few minutes, but you're here, please type something in just so you show up on my chat screen and I can say hello to you. So, according to my list, we got Sir Anthony of Middleport Junction. We got Sir Carl Braun of Bangotcher Junction. We've got Sir Colin of Wykes. We've got Sir James from Dundas Junction. We've got Sir Andy, the hot dog pilot, the chief of our Royal Air Force. And from what I'm reading, you have an ugly cold going on. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. As somebody who, we've had plenty of colds in this household the last few months. You have our deepest sympathy. Hope you get better, man. Hope that kit works for you as well. We have Sir Ian from Nederland. We have Sir Ivo van Zoon, also from the Netherlands. Let's see who just popped in. Sir Christopher from Christopher's Hobby Blog from Nuneaton. We have Sir Jean Ricard from Denmark. We have Sir Mick, the Royal Bartender, is here. Sir Greg from Down Under. Great to have you here, sir, from the Midsummer Railway. Sir Dino, the Model Railway Shed. We have Sir Tim J.D. Dowd, the CEO of the Knights. We have Sir Tom Couples. Great to have you here. Sir Chris from the Valleys. And is it Peter from Wolfsex? I'm brain farting here. Thank you for coming in, sir. Sir Leslie from Gilpin and Sir Andrew from March West Junction. Thank you for coming in. And we have World War II Rebel. Welcome in. And let's get you knighted. And now declare you a knight of the round point table. All right, World War II Rebel or WW2 Rebel, welcome in. You have now been knighted. You have the Royal Spanner in hand. You can post a link to your channel or any hobby, train, comedy related channel. No politics, no religion. So thank you for that. Eating your tea so you can't chat at the moment. Well, if you drink your tea, you might be able to chat, but that's a different story. And somebody else just came in. Sir John from Benicki, welcome in. And now I can switch everything to this screen so I can look a little more closely. Your mojo is coming back. You restarted work on your layout. Cool. I'm waiting for my mojo to come back because, man, did my mojo take another hit. I don't even know if I talked about it last week. I know I talked about when it happened, but I don't know if I gave everybody full details. But I was a juror on a murder trial, and I was a alternate juror, which meant you had to sit through there with the jury. You had to sit through everything, see all the grisly photos, hear all the horrible testimony, and blah, blah, blah. And then right before the 12 jurors that are going to decide the case go back to deliberate, they take the two alternates and say, get out. And you don't get to release it. You're escorted out by deputies. They don't let you talk to the other alternate juror. You're not allowed to talk about anything. You can't talk about it at home. They don't talk about it in the jury room until deliberation. And you're just left out there. And unfortunately, it is still affecting my sleep because you just don't get a release. I can talk to Joyce. I've talked to friends on the phone just to talk about what I experienced. But part of that release is talking to the other jurors. So it's still crazy. I've taken my issues out in buying some new stuff, which will be here next week. Aaron L. Trains and Planes. Welcome in, Sir Aaron. Let's get you knighted. And not declare you a knight of the round point table. So, Aaron, you can now put a link in. You now have the Royal Blue Spanner. You can now put a link into your channel or anybody else's channel that's model hobby related and so forth. But otherwise, of course, then last week Joyce had the big splat playing tennis. She is on the mend. She's been taking walks the last 3 days and then icing her knee because her knee is not 100% recovered. But yeah, and let's see. Canadian Locomotive Logistics is here. Welcome in. And Monsville Railways is here. Welcome in, fellow knight. So great to have you all here. So anyhow, I did order some stuff that I will be showing off hopefully next week. A lot of stuff is coming in. I had a little left of my crazy money after my retirement, and my advisor said, look, either throw it into the investments or take it out and do something with it, because where it was sitting, it's not doing anything. So I took it out and bought some trains. So that's what I did. So again, everybody here, check out the new people. Make sure you give everybody's channel a view. The only thing I really noticed this week, because I've been trying to get back on YouTube and get caught up. I've missed them. I just caught a video from Danny at Ivor Junction today that he put up like 4 or 5 days ago. I did get up a couple of videos. We got up a new song. I hope you guys enjoyed, even though it was my bad singing. I thought it was kind of funny enough. We put up a new parody song this week. I shouldn't say we. It was all me. Joyce was... Well, no, Joyce didn't help at all on this one. This was the Billy Squire song. So Joyce was not involved in production of that at all. But we did do the Billy Squire song, which I thought was kind of funny, which is why I wanted to get it out there. And I've been nagging Joyce, and Joyce wanted to sing it. So I finally said, screw it, I'll sing it and see what happens. And there's Sir Hi from H&H Express. Hopefully you and the family and Ollie are all slowly coming together. And did I see Aiken Rail Service? Wow, that's a third new one today. So let's welcome in Aiken Rail Service and get united as well. Aiken, you can now post a link to your channel if you have content or not. You know, sometimes people enjoy you. You had an amazing online session with Kevin and NB. He and I ran trains together. I got some good switching. That was cool. That's nice to hear. Dave sent you over. Well, that was nice of Dave. Wonderful. I appreciate that. I missed a lot of live streams this week. We had family stuff going on, so I really missed a lot of Sidetrack Sunday. I don't watch YouTube on Tuesday and Wednesdays, although I did catch that Heath was doing list your favorite channel. And of course, nobody mentioned me. I'm not anybody's favorite channel. I'm not even my own favorite channel. So, that's how it goes. But lots of cool stuff. I have caught up with my good friends that are posting all your stuff. Let me see. Hey, Sir Clive is here. And we have another one. Wow. Well, we'll see if you people come and hang in, or whether it'll be a one-time shot. Sir Lee is here. So, Sir Kev, again, you can post a link to your channel or links to anybody else's channel you like. But again, no politics, no religion. Everything is hobby related. It can be any hobby. We're open-minded that way. So anyhow, but yeah, you're here, but you're working. Yep. And Luma is here. Ave, Sir Luma, welcome in. Still writing at my last video. Okay. And Sir Peter Jackson from Cheadle Heath is here. Or do you say Cheadle Heath? Oh, he's got to learn my little things. Thanks to Dave, he kicked us out and sent you over here. Okay, well, that was nice of Dave. And Sir Andrew of Shortbread. My claim to fame is I am the first channel that ever did Everybody Gets a Spanner. I was the very first channel in any range where everybody is knighted, and that's so that you can advertise your channel. A lot of people don't want you advertising channels, but I'm all in favor of it. Do it, advertise. If somebody posts something untoward, I'll try to catch it. Let's not police, and that does lead to something that I mentioned it briefly last week. I'm going to mention again this week. A couple of people have come in, and they're not happy that other people they don't like are also here. If you have a problem with another channel, you can mute them, you can block them so that you never see that what they're typing or putting in a chat. But everybody's welcome here. There's only one person banned from this channel, and in all the years I've done this channel, that's the only person I felt truly warranted it. Other personality conflicts, stay off my channel. All right, so let's look at what's running today on my train table. I don't like to call it a layout because I don't think it's advanced enough to call it a layout, but then people who are less advanced than me that have layouts hate that I say that, so I don't know. Anyhow, running today, we have in lane 1, on line 1, we have the official Roco Austrian Railjet. So if you saw Artie's video and you saw mine, I was able to go to Australia and play the double down on Artie. Poor Artie, he thinks he got my Railjet. He didn't. I've got my Railjet. It is back. Next to it on lane 2 is the ICE-4. Then we have the class 449 DB Dosto. That is a Twindexx Vario, by the way, is the official name of that type of consist. In red, I have a class 187 freight hauler, which is hauling a line of container freight. Then, for you people that love your steam locomotives, I have a class BR50 pulling some late Era 3, early Era 4 passenger cars. And then way in the back, I have a pre-World War I, a KPEV that I won't go into the German for you, Königreich-Preußen, blah, blah, blah. But that is a Prussian pre-World War I locomotive. and rake of cars. So if you're new to the channel, I run Central European trains, predominantly Germany, although I do have some Austrian and Czech trains as well. This is because I wasn't into trains as a kid. I got into trains after traveling through Germany and riding trains and started buying trains that I had ridden on in Germany. The addiction set in, and now I just buy, but I still keep it to European trains. Now, on the floor for my 00 fans, all my UK friends, I haven't forgotten you. On the floor, I am running a Class 73, the Beatles singles train, singles from Liverpool, and I'm running the Beatles Liverpool Eurostar train. Although it has been acting up, so we'll see if it runs well today. I got it running decently yesterday. And then there is Eric and Wilhelm and everybody from Von Don Eisenbahn. You're going to work and listening in. Well, okay, but thank you for stopping. Hopster, it's your rule, and you call it what you want. That's right. That is rule 1, as we say, although I always add a rule 2 and a rule 3. But we do have people, like some person came in last week and kind of expressed, like, why don't you have any scenery up? Well, you know, someday maybe. My problem is I'm into the trains, and I do have, well, I'll talk about it. But let's get these trains in motion while we're at it. And that way you can watch trains and listen to me babble or move on. Whoops. This is a map of the layout, by the way, since we got a few new people. My table is 23 feet long in the back. It is, well, 22 feet long in the back. It is a 8 foot by 11.5 by 12.5 foot table with a 2.5 by 6 foot middle with an 8 foot by 11.5 foot over there. So it forms a giant C. And then what you can't see is I have a parking area off on the side where I have a bunch of trains going. All right, so let's get these guys in motion. Hopefully everybody's good to go. We'll start the Railjet off moving. We'll get the lights going up on the ICE4. And then I'll catch up with the chat. I will say the 187 has not run in a long time, and it was running nice, so I hope he keeps that up. And then let's get these freight dudes moving. Or I shouldn't say freight, let's say... I'll try to slow these steamers down just a bit, although the one is a high speed. All right, I'm going to start in the multicam view while I get the guys on the floor going. So y'all just watch the multicam while I get the trains on the floor going. All right, so that is everybody going. I got cameras everywhere if you're new to the channel. Well, hi, Dave. Thank you for bringing some business over. Hopefully people won't mind what they see and come back for more. But yes, I run European trains. I do have one side of my table, which I will show you real quick since we got a lot of newcomers. There we go. This side of the table, which is to my left, is actually based on the city of Delmenhorst. I'm slowly building it up. I've got the 100% scale and interior and exterior accurate train station, which you can see the little red double-decker going through right now. That is a 100% accurate representation of the Delmenhorst train station as it looked in the year 2018. It has changed since then, but I can't keep changing with it. And then the bus station in front of it, which eventually will be the site of my Fowler car system, with buses running in. And then kind of just some random buildings thrown on to represent the 3 main blocks of the city that lead down to the train station. The other side will eventually be the town of Bremen or Hanover, sort of a mixed one. Was that grass there last week? No, Dino, that grass was not there last week. I managed to pick up some stuff really cheap while I was out and about, and they had these little sheets here, and I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll throw them down and make it look like there's some grass on my layout. So very good eyes for you, Dino. You're a very astute person. Yes, there are a lot of views to choose from. Some people complain about how many cameras there are. Other people love all the cams. I tend to cycle through them. I suppose it does, but to me, I just see fake grass, and it's not. It is actually 1 millimeter high static grass. Yeah, I guess it just gives it one more step up from looking like absolute nothing to, well, it's kind of realistic if you squint your eyes and shake your head fast. No, hi, I have not worked on the buses since March. I have not worked on Fowler car. I ran into a snag. I got frustrated. Then I had to do some house repairs, and I haven't gone back to it. I was planning on going back to it when I got back from Australia. Jury duty hit me, and that murder trial just knocked me for a loop. And because I have to be in a certain headspace to work with the Fowler car, because I have found it so. Fowler car by itself is easy, but trying to make it do what I'm trying to get it to do. I had it working once in April of 2020, and then I messed with it, and I ruined it, and I've been just frustrated trying to get it there ever since. Yes, Aiken, I run Märklin C-Track 3 rail. I am a Märklin guy. Probably 70% of my trains and locomotives are Märklin, if not more than that. But everything I do is 3 rail. So yes, I am running the Märklin C-Track, which is the best track out there in my opinion, as long as you're not uptight about track looking too realistic. But just to let people know, now somebody asked me about this last week when I mentioned this. But let's go to the long view here, this view. All the 6 lanes you see running, because I'm not running prototypical. I'm not running main line, branch line, heritage lines. It's just, I like trains running. I have ADD and autism, and my number one thing is just to have as many trains going as possible because it makes me feel good. The only thing that is prototypical is some of my trains do run in their proper German consist, and then the station at Delmenhorst does have 3 tracks that pull into it. But I have 3 main loops that run around, and then I have 3 short loops that run here. But anyhow, all of this is powered. All 6 trains are running by one connection, one 2-wire connection to my C-Track right there from my central station. It runs about 18 volts, and when this many trains are running, it's at about 1.3 to 1.4 amps, which these trains are all designed to handle. So I've been doing this for years. My live feed's been going on for over 4 years now. I think we're coming up, well, no, I think we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary in a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll do something for that. Yeah, although, Aiken, some people, I get electrical engineers who argue about this right and left. Is it really 3 rail? But yes, the tracks are 3 rail. The main power is in the center rail. So you got the hot, and then you got the 2 neutrals on the outside, which is why I can run any DC rolling stock. I can't run any 2 rail locomotives on this. But if you were to take my any of my 3-rail rolling stock and put them on your 2-rail tracks, you'll fry your system out because the wheels on my 3-rail stuff are not insulated. They don't have to be. Hey, Randall, you're checking in from work. Well, thank you for that. CMD, guten Tag, hello, Teche. Thanks for coming in. Great to see you. You put up a couple of great of your Basie or Bazi videos. Hey, Mystic Railroad is here. Wow. Nice to have all you knights here today. That's awesome. It's great to have you all here today. And Sir Raymond of Legs is here. Yes. So, and I don't have severe cases of it, okay? In fact, I really wasn't diagnosed until much later in life. I went through school, and although I had some mild issues, I did great in school. But I did have a teacher that wondered if I was, but when she suggested it to my mom in 1970, my mother went nuts and changed my schools. The problem is the teacher was right, and maybe some things might have been easier for me down the road in my teenage years had my mom accepted this teacher saying that her child wasn't great. In December. Now my channel has been running since 2017, 2018. But my live streams have been going for since 2020. And I officially started the Outsider Insider Live as the name of the show sometime in the summer of 2020. So I think I posted my first video in February of 2017 or February of 2018. I'd have to go back. Les Gilpin, the grown-up in the room. How do you feel about being called that, Les? Or Les? You know, I guess if in the UK they tend to say Les and we Americans tend to say less. We Americans tend to say more, but when we see that name, we tend to say less instead of Les. But, yeah, so I have a lot of cool things coming in next week. And then it'll probably be quiet until fall. Because Märklin just announced one of the locomotives that I pre-ordered will be released Christmas of 2024. I don't know why Märklin does it to me. But holy cow. Märklin likes to announce that something that I want to buy will come out at Christmas. Now, some people go, well, that's great. It makes for a great Christmas. No, because it means instead of getting those trains early and then getting Christmas presents, those trains are my Christmas presents. Those locomotives and stock are my Christmas presents. So I get gypped in the end. Now, that's a happy problem. That's a happy problem, I know. The 730s, Randall, isn't that one of the ones you're waiting for? Yeah, I'm a huge Beetle geek, so this is why I have 00 to begin with. I've got some 00 trains because I wanted that Beetle Eurostar. And the original plan was I was going to buy that Beetle Eurostar and convert it to 3-rail. Then once I got it and looked underneath, it was like, this is not being converted to 3-rail. There's no way I can attach the shoe, wire it correctly, and have it work in 3-rail. There's just no way that was going to happen. So I just, and this is Trix track, which is the same thing as Märklin, just without the 3rd rail in it. And then they did the singles from Liverpool train, and trust me, it's not worth the money I paid for it, but I'm a Beatles fan, so it was worth the money I paid for it. Then I have a couple of classic, my favorite British locomotives, the Mallard, one of the legendary steam locomotives along with the Flying Scotsman, and then the Duchess of Sutherland. And then I picked up a British HST because I always loved the Swallow livery HST. I've got a couple other British trains as well, but I just rotate them. If it was Hornby, you wouldn't see it till the following July. Well, Clive, there's a truth to that. You've wished the weather to make up its mind. I understand that. We have had 95, 75, and then 85 on 3 straight days. 95, 75, 85. Yeah, okay, yeah, me. Good for the brain memory. I actually remembered that Randall was looking for the 30s as well, or waiting on the 30s. Are you talking class? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right, well, let's go this way. First of all, do you classify the 43s as a locomotive? Do you classify the 43s as a locomotive? Or do you classify them as like a control car? But otherwise, it's old world. Old world, I do like the 37s. I do like the 37s when they're in certain liveries. Otherwise, class 68 or class 88. I'm a modern guy. I'm not into older trains, although I am expanding my horizons. First through German stuff and then through other places. But I do favor modern stuff. So the class 68s, like give me a class 68 in DRS, any of the DRS liveries, or even in the TPE Trans-Pennine Express livery. I love the class 68s. Love them. All right, so Peter says they are definitely a locomotive, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I love the 43s, but to me, they're like the control cabs on the ICE 4s. All right, speaking of which, let's. I've been on the floor for a while. Let's let this thing get its focus going, dude. Come on, there you go. That's a little better. Oh, I can't focus. There's too much here. But I love the class 43s and the 91s as well. So one of the worst things you can ask me or my wife Joyce is, what is our favorite? Because rarely do we have a definite favorite. We'll give you like 5 that could qualify. It's like I wanted to do a contest with some of Joyce's songs and see which one do you guys think is her best. But I have to get it down to like 5, and I'm at 7. I'm like, okay, these 7 I think I like more than the rest. But then I'm sort of, I got to get it down to 5, so 2 of them still have to go, and I can't decide. Deltic 37, 27, 66, 67, and 50s. Well, the Deltics are a classic. But out of the list you put up, I'd say a 37. But again, class 68s, I would put above the 37s as true diesel engine locomotives. Well, Jean Ricard, once again, as you are so often, you're wrong. You are correct, I do have the model train bug. But I definitely have trains I do not like. I don't like to say which trains I don't like at the risk of offending other people. I have ones that I like, ones I don't like. I lost half my German audience when I said I hate crocodiles. I think crocodiles are ugly. And crocodiles are one of the most iconic German and Swiss and Austrian trains, and everybody loves crocodiles, except me. That's why I'm an outsider. Well, Aiken, you are no different than me. Even the German trains that I've gotten to know in the last, well, I started traveling to Germany 20 years ago when I ran an exchange program. And then my last 3 trips to Germany have just been my wife and I on our own. where we actually traveled. And I didn't get into trains until the late, I would say I really started getting into trains. Well, let's put it this way. I decided to buy a model train around the year 2014, and I bought my first one in 2015. Christmas of 2015 is when I got my first Märklin locomotive. And originally the whole goal was just to stick that in my classroom and go, hey guys, here's a train like we saw in Germany with my students. But hey, Sir Dwight of Curly is here. Welcome in. Andrew, why do you do that to me, 156, Andrew? All right, Class 55 is the first Deltic. What was the is Class 31 or Class 33 the Hymac? Is it Class 31 or Class 33 that's the Hymac? Because I know what an A4 is in the UK. I know what a Class 37 is and a Class 68, Class 66, because Class 66s are everywhere in the UK and Europe. There's that nice long ICE 4. And running up the back. 35 is the Hymac. See, well, I tried. So it's Class 35. And Class 55, and I've seen, because I've been to any of my UK fans that don't know, or fans, that sounds so arrogant, any of my UK friends, most of you know, I've been to the York National Railway Museum in York, United Kingdom. York, England, United Kingdom. York, England, Great Britain. And there goes this nice long, it's currently running at 10 cars. It can run up to 12. I'm running it at 10, and the power car does not like that. But there's my Delmenor station. And I said the Delmenor station is 100% accurate. It technically isn't, because this platform, the one closest to you, actually would have to be 12 feet long. And it's only 7 feet long. It'd have to be 12 feet long to be true scale accurate. York, Yorkshire, the world. Well, I'm not local, so I don't know their biases. Yeah, I don't have the sound on. I don't have the sound on for the ICE 4. Well, hey, Rick's Trains. How are you, Sir Rick? Welcome in. Yeah, the whole HO00 thing. That's just the British. They have to be their own thing. And we'll even use HO track for convenience sake, but damn it, we're keeping the 176 scale. Well, Ivor, you would know more about the BR50 and its relatives than I would by a whole lot. I said Ivor. Efo, I was thinking of Ivor Junction, Danny again. Efo, you would know a lot more about that than I would. Yeah, the toilet flushing sound on the ICE4 is just an unnecessary sound. It is totally, why would you have that? The sound of a toilet flush. Well, that guy's still rolling fast. Let me see if I can slow him down just a bit since he's on a short track. Yeah, I'm going to slow him down a bit. He's been chugging along a little too happily. There we go. The Sewage Express. That's a horrible name for a train. Yeah, the American company MTH, before they went out of business, made a range of 3-rail locomotives to go with the Märklin system. Every now and then, I think, if I want an American locomotive, could I find an MTH? But when I look them up, I either can't find a loco I want, or their price, because they're out of business now, is just way too high. I'll wait till Märklin makes an American version. Oh, EFO hitting on Brawa. Oh, Aiken, yeah. Central European, there's a lot of diesel. There is a lot of diesel. I would say Germany, and EFO can correct me, but I'd say Germany is maybe 60-65% electric and 35-40% diesel. There's a lot of, for example, the German Class 218 is one of the big, very common diesels in Germany and German-related countries. What you're now starting to see are the dual powers, where they can go diesel or electric as the need suits them. Almost. Yeah, almost, John. It's going to take a while. Joyce has noticed, and she's been letting me know I'm getting closer. So, yeah, we're kind of in countdown mode. But until it happens, I don't care, and even after it happens, it'll be cool. I'll be honored, but if I can't necessarily assume it's going to happen, because I'll be up to a certain point today, and then I'll be down 5 tomorrow. 215, 218, 216, V160, all kind of related to each other. Don't forget the V320 that I've got. Let me go ahead and just grab that for the heck of it. Okay, where can I set these down? Right here is a good idea. Okay, I'm going to come up to the big can by myself for a second. But like Aiken and anybody else that doesn't know, this is a Class 218 diesel. This is the... I don't think I'd get an argument by some of the pros, but this is the primary German diesel, the 218. These guys do everything. They're freight haulers, they're regional traffic haulers, they're high-speed haulers. They do it all, often in tandem, 2 of them together. But you'll see these in the Alps, Germany to Switzerland, Germany to France. You'll see them in northern Germany. But that is the 218. And depending on the build, sometimes you'll see these smokestacks split where one's here and one's down here. Or sometimes you'll see them off-center just a little bit but in the same general area. Like this might be slid back a bit. But so you'll see the smokestack in general array. The one thing I'd like, every now and then I want to think about getting an ESU 218 just because they smoke out the stacks, and that might be cool to see. Okay, this is another not so common, but you do see them around. This is a class 223 Herc, or Hercules for short. Alex uses them. The rail company Alex uses a lot of these. In fact, I think I've only seen the Herc in 2 or 3 companies, but Alex by far and away the most obvious. So that's the Herc, the class 223. And then here's my big guy. This is the V320. This is a monster. This weighs a ton. It's huge. I mean, compare this to the 218, which is actually a big locomotive. Just size comparison. So you're John Holmes and you're Ron Jeremy. No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that. Sorry, kids. Hey, Brian is here. Hi, Brian. Great to have you here. Sorry about that. Had to do something real quick. Sir Brian Finn of Finnerton Central, welcome in, my good friend. But yeah, this 320 is a monster. There's no other way to put it. This is a monster. It's by far, I should say by far and away, because I do have that Blue Tiger, which is almost as long as this, but not nearly the weight of this. This was made by Märklin, by the way. There's a class 215 version of this that my friend Dino picked up. Dino, is it a 215 or a 218, the one you got? Hey, Corey T, welcome in. Nothing, Luma. I didn't say anything. You didn't hear anything. It's a 218. That's cool. But since I had the 320, I wasn't going to get the 218. Welcome in, Sir Corey. Great to have you back on the channel. And again, if you didn't catch it, Artie from Aus America put up a video with a story about my Railjet that he stole, and then I put up my video showing how we got it back. And boy, is Artie in for a surprise tomorrow. Compensation for sure. Hey, Sir Kieran, how are you? Welcome in. I have a lot of energy today. I'm in a relatively good mood today. First of all, I was very nervous about how some things would run, and they're all running smooth right now, knock on wood. I've had a couple of good calls with my friend Jean Ricard, that always puts me in a good mood. Huh. Oh, did I see Papa John is here? Hello, Papa John. And whoever thinks differently is a Schweinhund. Behave, Luma. So, no, I've just... Also, I'm on my second week without drinking any cola. I've stopped drinking cola because, you know, before I started my live streams, I had ballooned up to nearly 300 pounds. I weighed about 218 pounds when I got married, and I weighed about 225 into my 40s. And then my 40s, I slowed down a lot of the sports I was playing and coaching, and I started putting on weight, but I was still working out, so I was like 250, but I was in really good shape. But then I stopped working out, stopped doing all that, but I kept eating like I was playing sports and coaching and working out, and I just ballooned up a couple of times. and I got to 300, and I started losing weight. But even when I started losing weight, my doctor came to me one day and just said, "Dude, your blood sugar levels, your blood pressure levels, your cholesterol levels have all been spiking in the last year. You're headed for a massive heart attack if you don't change." So I really cut back. I didn't change what I eat. I still eat bad foods, but instead of getting 2 double cheeseburgers, it's 1. I don't eat the fries but I started eating fries again. I started eating chocolate again. We had the holidays in Cape, and I had ballooned up to 240 pounds, which for me, because I got all the way down, I got down from 300 to 222 pounds. Although I was between 222 and 225. Well, I went from 225 to 240 between October and July 1st. I got up to 240, 15 pounds in 2/3 of a year. And I vowed I'd never go over 230 again, and I went 10 pounds over. Because I have just been eating badly. I'm still not eating burgers, but now I'm eating fries again. I'm drinking a lot of pop again. And I just got so mad at myself, and I have a doctor's checkup next week, so I'm finally back. I stopped working out, so I'm back to working out. I've stopped drinking pop. I've stopped eating the fries again, and I've really scaled down on the cake and the chocolates again. So I'm hoping I can at least get back below 230 by the end of the summer. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. I missed your comment because I was waffling there. Yeah, let me go to the floor real quick, and you can see they've told you, but you can see up close. I'm running my 2 primary Beetle trains. But I'm running the Beatles Eurostar because it's been acting up. My Beatles Eurostar has been acting up, but now it's running too fast. But I've got it cranked to full speed to see if I could get it running and see if it smooths itself out. And then I'm running that Singles from Liverpool train by the Beatles. But yeah, but we've just gotten into bad habits too. I mean, we quit our gym because we were just finding it hard to go to, and then in October, of course, we both got COVID, which canceled our Getz trip. And then I injured my back again, so that laid me up for a while. And then I just got out of the habit. I wasn't working out, and I just stopped working out. And then my son had moved out a while ago, and we finally turned his room into a gym. And then Joyce decided to turn it back into a bedroom because my son was coming up with his wife to visit, and then Artie was coming. So I lost that gym, and it's a bedroom again. So it's hard to, I can't work out in it anymore. I moved my exercise bike upstairs, but I haven't ridden it since October. The Euro Dual is a bit longer. Well, that's cool. But again, I went from, I'm 6'3", almost 6'4". If I put on a pair of shoes, I'm 6'4". I claim 6'3", but at the minute I put on shoes, I'm 6'4" or taller. And I can carry, well, heck, I can carry 240, 250 pounds. If I'm working out and staying in shape, I can carry 240, 250 and look in good shape. But as I'm getting older, because I'm hitting the big 6'0", as I'm getting older, I want to carry even skinnier weight. But of course, even my summer routine got delayed because we went to Australia, we came back, I was on jury duty for a week, and then as soon as Joyce and I started our workout routine again, she had her crash and burn while we were playing tennis, and that set her back a while. But I've been at least getting up, and I run 5 to 8 miles I ride 5 to 8 miles on my bike every morning, and then usually we go for a mile or 2 mile walk in the evening. It's a bit like eating cement. Here is your downfall to a fall down. You need at least an 11-inch radius. Well, thank you for that, Corey T. A lot of people do like this view because you can really see the expanse of the layout. The camera that's showing you this, below the camera is a 5-lane fiddle yard, if you want to call it that. I just call it a parking area where all my long high-speed trains are parked, except for my blue Czech Railjet, which is parked there. There's also 2 shelves of other trains and cars up there. Is there a camera I can show this to you with? Yeah, let's try the bridge cam. But yeah, if you look at this camera, you can see I've got 2 sets of shelves on the wall, and where this picture is of the floor, the 2 00 trains, the 2 UK trains. But if I were to remove that image or move that image, there you can see the, right next to me there, you can see the tripod, the stand for the camera that gave you that previous view. But you can see I have 2 sets of shelves with lots of trains on them. And then what you can't see, unless I were to really lift this up, there you go. There you can see my ICE1, ICE2, and ICE3 parked because the Railjet and the ICE4 are on the layout today. Oh! Come on, dude. Work for me. Work for me. There we go. Oh. If I move you back, do you focus on that a little better? Yes, you do. All right, well, there you go. Coffee reload. You think you are falling. Well, hopefully it's a soft floor. Will the P8 ever get the honor of running the outer lanes? You know what? It should. You're absolutely right, EFO. One of these days I will run it on an outer lane. Just, you know, seriously nag me about it. You have my permission to nag me about it. And, or even send me an email and I'll post a note on my, here to, I really should let it go because the BR50 and the Prussian 8 easily could handle the outer loops. Should explain the flags. What flags? Explain what flags? Are you talking my flag of Germany back here? Well, that's there because A, 3 of my 4 grandparents were born in Germany, although that wasn't the flag of Germany when my grandparents lived in Germany in the 1890s. But I did spend the last 20 years of my career teaching German, among other things, and traveling to Germany. But that is also there to stop cats from hopping up on my layout and then hopping and trashing off my high-speed trains parked over there. But I don't know what other flags you guys can see from here. Let's see, what if I do... Okay, I have the flag from Liechtenstein is over here. behind that, behind the bridge. And what you can't see is the flag of Austria is hanging there. And then way over here is the Bavarian state flag. And I think that's most of the flags you could see. Yeah, from this, you can see the Austrian flag and the Liechtenstein flag there. And then the German flag over there. And then in the top picture above me, you can see the Bavarian official flag. Well, thank you for that, John. I wanted to keep a freight runner for the people who like freight, because most people who follow this channel know I'm mostly a passenger train guy, although I've extensively expanded my freight trains. And the number of freight locos I have. And it's been a while. It's been a little while since I'd run some steamers, so I'm running my old tin plates, the Horst Express, as I'll call it. Peter, are you talking the model? The model is an older Märklin. Jean Ricard actually helped me date it. I think we decided it's actually only from the 1970s, 1980s. No, it's got to be from the 1980s, because it does have an old, early version of the Märklin decoder in it. So that would be anywhere from Märklin first started putting decoders in their trains in 84. They introduced it in 79. And then I think the first year they put decoders in some of their locos. And I think Jean Ricard and I decided this was in 1987, 88. You say 97. Okay. And then the stuff from Fleischmann, EFO I think knows better, but it's from a set that was also from the 90s, so it's not vintage. In terms of locomotive age, I think the oldest loco I have is this BR50, which is from the 70s. No, wait, check that. Wrong. Which one is really old? My Schienenbus is from the 60s. So I don't know that I have anything that is... So it's 1997. But yeah, Märklin started putting decoders in their trains in 84. But it did not become the primary motive until the 2000s. I would say in the 90s it was like half were digital and half were analog. How I changed the light bulb? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, let's get off this screen. You didn't come here to see me. All right, hi. Very good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. It was an honor to have you with us, sir. Always appreciate you stopping in. But I've got two Class 111s that are from 87. One's from 87, one's from 88. But I thought this BR50 was... Because unfortunately I don't have a box for the BR50 or the PR8. I think the BR50 is probably from the 90s, but it's a mold that goes back to the 60s or 70s. Oh, the hatch and the layout. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that was access to clean certain areas of the track I can't reach. Let me see. The best way to show it is to go back to that main cam again. Yeah, it's very hard to see. Oh, I don't have my yardstick here. But yes, there's a little hatch right here. That pink area. There's a little hatch right there for me to crawl under the table, lift it out so I can access when I'm trying to do some new model stuff in here or want to clean the tracks right there. It's not a pain. It's easier than trying to crawl and stand over stuff. Absolutely, Raymond. In a tunnel without proper access to it. Actually, I could give you a worse place for it to derail. It's to derail on a curve that is overhanging a lip edge where it's a 5 to 10 foot drop to the floor. I'd rather have it derail in a tunnel than right at the edge of something where it's going right off to the floor. That's worse. Well, we had 40 at one time. We're down to 34, but still, very nice, very nice. It's only 4 o'clock, so we've only been on for an hour. Hey, Sean, Sir Sean, welcome in. There's no such thing as being late. You're on time for you. You are on time for you. There's no such thing as being late. You are here when you could get here. Huh, wonder why those were out of order. Works better that way. So then you watch trains come up, coming through the station, over to the next side, you can just see it going around, and then come around the corner. Ah, that camera died again, darn it. Ah. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Messing with something here real quick. All right, Lee, take care. Oh, you're absolutely right. There are guys that get thousands of views and they just throw Märklin stuff on the floor and run it, CMD. I'm such an eclectic channel. Although I run Märklin trains, I'm not necessarily a Märklin channel. And yeah, I'm wearing a Märklin shirt today. But I'm not a Märklin channel. I do too much other stuff. I've got UK stuff on the floor. I'm not building my layout actively. So that's what gets a lot of viewers. People want to see you building the layout. I run my trains on my Friday live streams. If I get new stuff, I might put up a video up. Hey, here's my newest toy. But then I do all the other stuff. I do all the comedy stuff. And that, you know, people want serious. The big channels, regardless of what they're doing, there's a level of serious to it that even if the person can be funny, like Charlie Bishop can be very funny, Alan Wiles can be very funny, but they're very knowledgeable and serious about the work they're doing. Yeah, lucky they were clean photos. Yeah, they can. Although I will say the nice thing about C-Track is C-Track plus foam really reduces that sound, EFO. It really reduces that sound. Cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Oh, everybody just, now somebody's going to come in right there. There we go. You're just eating a scone. Or a carpet, yeah. And you just, you know, the problem is there are always certain things you can do to your channel to increase viewership. Consistent posting. Almost regimental, like every Wednesday at 3 o'clock I drop a new video, or every other Wednesday, or what have you. Live streams are a great way to boost viewers and subscribers because people come and see what you're doing and what you got to say. Hey, Graham, how are you? Well, Mick, thanks for sharing that. Let us know what bars, and we'll be sure not to go there. Or maybe some of us will be sure to go there. Sir Graham of Leamington Station is here. To the lavatory on Wednesdays I go shopping at buttered scones. The bar it gets. I see. So we're going to get that show whether we want one or not. Oh, there's a good view. Catch everybody coming through that BR50. And the nice thing about this camera is it struggles with the focusing, but man, when it focuses, you really get the colors. I mean, it shows the colors the way they look to me. Really nice and bright. You really get to see the different tints and shades. Here you can see the freight train going by. I don't have all the container wagons on it, but most of them. And that little Australian one as a tribute to my buddy Artie. Well, that's true, Leslie, unless you set your cameras up just right. Someday, that room behind me shall also be a train room. And that will become my parking room. A nice big parking area, and then the trains will come out, circle around, come through the wall over here, which, again, I can't really show easily. See, this train froze, or this camera froze, darn it. I could fix it, but I'm not going to bother. It would take a little bit of work. The screen would have to go black for a minute. And then this camera is the opposite. No matter how much light I shine on it, this camera is just dark. I do want to replace this camera with a better quality camera. It is a Nexigo, but it was an early generation Nexigo, and it's just not as good as the later ones. Well, you know, and that's the thing, to several of you, Christopher and Peter, is some people, they want to see trains. They don't want to just see trains going in a circle. They want to see something happening, like the train stopping at stations now and then, the trades, but I don't need that. I'm happy to sit here when I do run my trains and just watch them go in circles. And to me, it's the difference of the passings, the meetings, as we call them in the train world. You know, every time around, the trains do a different group of passings. Sometimes you'll get these two trains pass each other, then it's a different two trains passing each other, or this train and another train passing each other. Sometimes it's all 5 of them or 6 of them at once, and that, when I see that coming, if I'm paying attention enough, if I see that coming, I try to switch to the 11-lane cam so you can see all those trains at once, because that's what gets me going, is all the trains moving. I would not be happy with just one train going. Even if it's changing lanes and stopping at the station, I would find that, for me personally, less satisfying. It would be cool, but I like the idea of having so many trains moving. That's right, Anthony MJ. It is Rule 1 all the way through. And we all preach Rule 1, but there are so many people who don't truly acknowledge it. But in the end, it's fair game. It's fair game for somebody to come and watch what I do and go, boring, and leave. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem if they start, well, you should be doing this, and why aren't you doing that? Then it's like, you know, dude, if you don't like what I do, leave. You know, the door is open. Come in, go out. I love to, and I do love to watch people with very automated railway. I think it's cool. But for me personally, I don't want it. It's like weathering. When I see somebody that's really weathered the trains up nice, it's like, oh, that's really sharp. That looks very realistic. Very cool. But I'm not going to weather my stuff. In my fantasy world, we've paid too much for these trains to dirty them up. We've paid too much. We're keeping these babies clean. I got a little crew that comes out every night and polishes any graffiti that these little people around here put up. Oh, that's a totally different story, Chris. Now that Eurostar is starting to slow down again. It's got something in its motor that's wrong. Yes, Led Zeppelin indeed. Of course, I did do a Led Zeppelin early. I was actually going through our playlist recently, just seeing, because apparently we had an explosion. Like song 2 and 3 each had an increase of over 200 views. And I was like, wow, did other videos do that? No, number 1 and number 2 each went up 250 plus views. Number 3 went up 100, and then the rest of them were like 10 or less. But it was funny to realize I posted the first parody song where I did Queen, and yes, I'm ashamed of my version, but lyrically I think it's hysterical. My singing is so god-awful. My singing's always awful. Except, I think I pulled off You Got Another Train Coming, the Judas Priest parody. I think I pulled that one off decently. I don't think it's a great voice, but I think it's a good voice. I think, apparently if I go death metal growling, I can actually sing. If you think I'll sit around and let you get that one, you know, listen, I'll keep bidding. You can wait until I'm done. But I did, whoops, I don't want to do that one. I've done that. Which one haven't I done a lot? I haven't done much on this side, so let's do... Quick, find it, dummy. Not that one. I wanted that one. Now I'm too late. Oh, well, this will work. See, I don't show this side cameras as much because there's usually only, you know, there's only 3 lanes here where all 6 are over on the other side. Sing like Lee Marvin. Oh, God, no. I'm bad, so I don't have room to talk, but he's not any better. Let's just leave it at that. He's not any better. Although, I actually thought I did okay with the last 2 parodies we posted. I'm not good. I will grant you, not good at all. But tolerable. My Billy Squire... Everybody Wants You becomes Everybody Wants It. I think that's passable. I mean, like D-, but still passable. Joyce and I having to take turns singing the Gautier song, Somebody That I Used to Know, and turning it in A Loco That I Used to Own. I'd give that a C on my part. As long as I don't try Axl Rose's voice. I was never a huge Guns N' Roses fan, although they did have a couple of songs. I thought he did all right. I thought when he took over for AC/DC for a while, I thought he did all right. Well, let's face it. None of the great singers for AC/DC would ever be accused of having great voices. They had distinctive voices. Bon Scott, Brian Johnson. I don't think any of them have... I don't think they had good voices. They just had very distinctive voices. Oh, Robert Plant's a great voice. It's always nice to hear Rusty Twanger sing. Thank you very much. Oh, I would kill to have Robert Plant's voice. Robert Plant or Roger Daltrey are, and then maybe even Freddie Mercury are the three that if you could guarantee me to give the voice, I would kill for them. I would do something direly illegal. Nightwish style high notes. No, that's my problem, Epo. I can do high notes. That's why I can actually do Supertramp. I can actually pull off a decent Roger Hodgson impersonation. But I just have, I'm a little flat. I'm a little flat. See, a lot of people goes like, you can't carry a tune, or I can't carry a note. And actually, Joyce will tell you, I actually can hit the notes, I'm just flat. Oh, Paul Rogers' voice. Yeah, Andy, definitely. He's up there. He would be number 4 in that group. He would be number 4 in that group. Robert Plant, Roger Daltrey, Freddie Mercury, or Paul Roger. Those 4, give me one of those voices and let me sing my parody songs. Joyce would never have to sing. So now I'm wondering if I need to look up some death metal songs that I could do that same voice to. That's my professional wrestler's voice. Well, until you meet Gene, this is what we're talking about. When we get in that square circle. It's not nice. It's funny to hear Rusty Twinger sing, Sean. The thing is, Rusty Twinger's voice is so bad in the right ways. It's so bad in the right ways. Rusty Twinger's best song is his version of the Ballad of John and Yoko. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here's a special request song. Standing in the dock of Southampton, wondering how his life brought him here. They gave him a badge, doubted he'd ever last. He's now the one and only sane person here. Heck, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going. He'll probably die in Series 3. Lemmy in the right songs would be good. Lemmy in the right songs. I could probably do Ace of Spades in that heavy metal monster voice. And gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. But you know what? Dylan's voice is necessarily a pleasant voice, but it's not bad. It's not fun necessarily to hear, but he's not off key, he's not off note. It's just a very odd, distinctive tone in his voice that can drive many people off. But it's not a horrible voice. I certainly wouldn't mind having that voice. For the times they are changing. James Hetfield for Metallica. Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam. Let's get back to train. Oh, genre card. Does it smoke? Does it smoke? I don't know. Does it smoke? It told me it had stopped smoking for health reasons. That now it chewed gum. Genre card wants us simply to talk trains because he doesn't know anything about music. Isn't that right, genre card? You don't listen to any music other than the Danish folk music your one radio station plays. Well, let's see what happens, genre card. Ian Anderson. Act along, my friend. Don't just stand way uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Do you still remember December's foggy breeze, when the ice that clings on to your beards was screaming agony, and you catch the dimes in Alaska? Listens to World War II era music daily. I grew up on my father playing big band music and swing music. Oh, Jean Ricard, you little hater, you. I'm going to try to make your little crybaby self happy, all right? Jeez, oh, Pete. You're like a little old lady, Jean Ricard. Nag, 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 nag. Okay, a little bit for the train and a little bit for Daddy. Hey, Randall's back. Sir Randall of Ellison, how are you? Fredo had a decent day yesterday, didn't he? Yay, Fredo. Yay, Fredo. Fredo. Fredo Bagino. No, no, you stupid bastard. Leave me alone. Oh, we'll see if he starts smoking anytime soon. Got my foot caught and stuff. Well, Artie is probably sleeping right now. We'll see if he comes in and sees my Railjet running. Who will be Grace? What do you mean, who will be Grace? Now, in all fairness, Brian, no, because you got to remember, Jean and I were doing this before Robin Grace. If anything, Robin Grace would be like us. Except, Jean and I maybe banter, or they banter like Jean and I do, but that's about the only comparison. You should be editing, but need a night off. Indeed. Sound like Matt Clarkson in the background? Thank you very much. Now, Smokey, we don't need any of these antics right now, Smokey. Ah, shucks, Matt. No, Smokey, you can't rant. No, Smokey. No, Smokey, I'm telling you, we don't need that right here. Fine, you creepy old perv. Sunbish. It's all a bunch of horse poop. One of the best ways to end that series. It's all a bunch of horse poop. And there's a few bit more, Smokey. Goliath. Sometimes you're a real dick. And there's a few people in here going, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, you're either in the know or you're not in the know. You personally miss Goliath. Yeah, I found myself doing a lot of the voices. Apparently, I'm psyching myself up to maybe do some writing over the winter coming up, the fall and winter. I have a couple of issues I'm having trouble solving because I really did end the series where going forward with the series would be kind of difficult because there's drastic changes. Although, I mean, anybody who truly follows Matt Clark, did anybody catch the joke with the names of the twins? Matt and Lil in the Christmas special had twins. No, Luma. I think you know who Goliath is. Gee, Smokey, maybe you're just a douche. Like to welcome all of you that have come in and you're in the background hanging out. Pop in and say hello. Let us know you're there. If you're new to the channel, you can pop your name in and we can advertise your channel and get people to join in with you. Rats, I was too slow on that. Ooh, got the double coming this way. Now catching that way, except you're only going to see the one. Now catching them going around that way. Now that camera just got busy. Is he smoking yet? Nope, he's not smoking yet. See, Jean Ricard, you jinxed him. It's all your fault. I'm sure I put enough in there. Yes, the Railjet's looking great today. He is running in nice form. Yeah, we'll catch him this way. But yes, he's looking damn fine right there. Someone has to be Emmanuel. Well, yes. Don't jinx me, though. But, yes, things are running smoothly. Although I'm trying to get one of my steamers to start smoking. Is that a little bit of vapor coming out? Maybe. I could try to add a little bit more, see if that works. Or see if that just makes it worse. got it? Oh, poor Jean Ricard, you're missing it. Change the camera, Anthony, so Jean Ricard can see it. There you go, Jean Ricard. It is now smoking. There you go. Here, let's just go to this camera so you can see it as much as possible, but... Unfortunately, the best cam to see it from that view is not working right now. Nope. Yeah, that camera is frozen. I'd have to disconnect it and reconnect it. Problem is no sound. I don't have any steam sound. I've been running my Railjet sound. Well, I want to see. Hang on. The camera's going to look frozen, so... This camera froze, so what I'm going to do is... disconnect it and then connect it. So things will go... dark for a second. I'm going to see if I can get it to go, and if not... What I may have to do is, because my cats actually did get the table earlier, and it may be they just... Alright, well, enough of that. I will try that, fixing that in a second, because it's not worth wasting time on it. But I'll go over and see what I can do with it. Now, it's no Black Mamba, but it definitely has its uses. All right, I'm going to try this one more time, so bear with me, people. If this doesn't work, I'd have to reboot my computer, but... where is it? Bremen, Bahnhof. Okay. Okay, it's not going to work today. Aha. Well, good. Okay. We've got a gear slipping for sure. Alright, well, we'll just turn him off so he's not burning anymore. Like I said, that Eurostar's got an issue. Yeah, T-gauge would be impossible for smoke. Your car would, your locomotive would float in the smoke. Yes, there are some N gauges that do smoke. It's very rare. It's a very cheap and embarrassing way of adding the ambience. I occasionally do the same thing. What's worse, Chris, is even when my trains are doing it themselves, I'll go chug, 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 chug. And I don't need to because the train has actually got the sound file doing it. But sometimes I'm just pathetic that way. My Flying Scotsman has great sound. My Rheingold has fantastic sound, and my BR01 has great sound. Those three particular steamers have amazing sound. Two of them do not have sound, like the two I'm running today. The problem with the oh, and by the way, I never said it. I saw you earlier. Hello, Sir Mark from Piddle in the Marsh. Great cartoon yesterday, or I shouldn't say cartoon, story yesterday. All right, good night, Luma. Take care. Thanks for popping in. Always a pleasure to see you. Very appreciated. The John Henry unboxing video. The only unboxing video I saw was Märklin did a unboxing video of the Union Pacific Big Boy in 1 scale. That's a monster. Might have to take Lisa down to Rudy's in a little while. No, I'm on the road tomorrow. We're going down to Columbus to go to the swim park down there at the zoo. It's called Zumbizi Bay, or Zumbizi Bay, where the whole family's getting together. And then we're going to spend the night and come home Sunday. But it's a 2.5-hour drive to get there. And now you can head home. Well, that's good, Randall. As the motors give up. What I like is like the, the better Märklin, Roco, and Brawa, and other companies, but I don't know the other companies. They now have their smoke timed to the wheel rotation so that they puff as the train should puff as it's moving. They've got it all regulated through the decoder. You've written the next one already? That's cool. All right, Peter, thank you for stopping by. Great videos today, as always. And again, thank you for stopping in. And again, for those who know, and Peter is taking off. That's Peter Jackson. Okay, want to make sure it's the right. Now you can head home. Okay, so I am caught up. Good. Dynamic smoke, exactly. That's the term I'm looking for. Thank you, Raymond. You need to let your eyes put their feet up. Dude, if your eyes have feet, that might be why you're tired. Puff, 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 puff. Now we're waiting for the last third of the show when Wifey Poo comes down. I don't even know if she's home from the store yet. I will make sure she gets those, Leslie. Thank you. Oh, wait, 2 cameras aren't working? Yikes, what 2 aren't working? Ah. Uh-oh, did I put the wrong one out? Uh-oh, let me check something real quick. Did I accidentally unplug the wrong camera? No? Okay. All right. Well, Brian, thank you for stopping by. Yep, that's the hard part when they start running out of steam. Now I gotta go through all my cameras to see which other one's not working. That one's working. Well, the multi-view, all the main cameras are working. So which 2 non-mains are not working? That one's working. That one's working. Speak of the devil, there's Artie. Oh, wait. Artie, quick. Where is it? Oh, wait. Here we go. Not yet. All right, 11 lane. We'll get 11 lane. Man, he's moving fast. I can't catch up with him. Gee, Artie, look what found its way home. Artie! Oh, Artie! Look what found its way home. Da, 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 da. Look at that beautiful Roco Railjet. Inspiring, isn't it? What a beautiful train. What a beautiful locomotive that is. Absolutely undeniably one of the prettiest locomotives in all the world. One of the prettiest trains in all the world. So distinctive, so amazing, and so where it belongs. Drive it like you stole it. Hey, Sir Edward, welcome in from the Happy Valley. Artie, did you see my reply to your video? I had to put that together fast after you posted yours. I spent 2 hours today going, quick, I got to come up with a storyline. I got to come up with a response. Oh, it wasn't last night, Artie. Nope, it wasn't last night. It was before we left. It was before we left Australia. You're going to be so disappointed. You thought you got a quality Roco Railjet from me that you stole? Now, mind you, I should charge you for how much I had to pay to convert it back to 3-rail. I should charge you for that. See your lawyers. Yeah, the problem is, Artie, the lawyers will be on my side. Because in your own video, you admitted that I bought it fairly and that you stole it from me. You hung yourself. You hoisted yourself up on your own petard. Now, see, you can't get a better offer than that. Oh, he's got one now, but it's a Pico. Look under the bottom of your cars and your Loco. It says Pico. Yeah, it was quite a guest room. We won't be giving you that room, Jean Ricard. But again, anybody who watched my video, you had to watch Artie's first. And it even helps more if you've known the banter between Artie and me for a couple of years, both on this channel and on his channel, over ownership of the Railjet. Because Artie never nags me about smoke on my trains or having too many white and red trains. That's why he gets the better accommodations. Just don't put a firework on your top hat and you'll be fine. Oh my. I guess that gives all new meaning to that song, Baby, You're a Firework. Yes, you did fail to mention that, but hey, the store guy sold it to me. That's all I could say. Other than your S-O-L. Technically S-O-O-L, but we all just say S-O-L. Edward, there's nothing officially wrong with Pico, the P-I-K-O one, as opposed to the British P-E-C-O. But their lower end stuff tends to be rather very plastic, and they're not great for extended use or pulling long. Their hobby level locomotives aren't the best at pulling heavy loads or smaller loads up inclines. They're weaker models. I would not buy, I personally will never buy a Pico hobby locomotive again. I've had 3 of them, and all 3 of them were crap within a year. But I've got a Pico Railjet that is their professional level, their top level, and it's fantastic. All right, next time around, I'll give this guy some more juice for smoking. Smoking! Just sitting here waiting. Oh crap, almost hit the wrong button. Oh, that would have been a big mistake. Yeah, it says it's supposed to hold 0.5, but that was 0.4 and it filled up. Nah, well. Alright, let's see. Gotta let it heat up a bit. Bingo! There we go. Okay, off we go. A little more smoke. Smoky smoke. No, I did not add smoke to the Railjet. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeah, that European addiction gets to you. Holy crap, we're already over 300 views. God, I wish this other camera was working, but it's just being a douche ball today. Ah, we'll catch it coming around here. You're back. All right, Anthony at Middleport Junction, thank you for stopping by. All right, well, WW2 Rebel, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Hopefully you found something that'll bring you back. Your fans are already saying hello, dear. You're adoring people. Yep. Yeah, so David Scott's Rail apparently did me a kindness.
Oh.
Yeah, he was live. Apparently, he was live streaming before I came on,
Alright.
and apparently he told us people to come and check me out. So a bunch of people did.
Oh, nice.
Many stayed, many left,
Yeah.
but many stayed.
That's cool.
Good enough. There you go. And now the mic gets moved over because I'm such a gentleman.
Please, please. Okay, well, hello, Sean. Hi, Kieran. Hello, Artie. Hi, and goodbye, Anthony. Hi, Bailey. More enthusiasm? Hi, Andy.
What, somebody said more enthusiasm?
I said I should have because he's got all those exclamation points. Say Raymond.
Hello,
Say
Edward!
Nick.
That would get us a few more views if you
Hey, Dino.
could do the Marilyn Monroe.
Hi, Tom.
Hi there.
Hi, Ian.
You're just doing that to get ratings. Yes, we are.
Oh, Artie, be nice.
All right, good night, Mr. Ireland, Sir Mark. Take care. Thanks for stopping by and visiting.
Yep. For sure.
But again, you have to see Artie's video before you see mine. So if you saw I post a new video and you watch it, you go, what? You got to watch Artie's first.
That was just my crash and burn.
He's sticking up for you. Yeah, you and Jean Ricard both. Anthony, you're so mean, hurting her at tennis. I didn't hurt her. She's the one who decided to chase the ball she wasn't going to reach.
Yeah. It was on me. I don't know what I did.
Well, that's a totally different story. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
Joyce
true.
says. Joyce, for years, Joyce would always say, behave. I am.
Yeah.
Badly.
Right. I tracked too many doers.
What are you saying on your shirt, Joyce?
It's the psychedelic furs. So you can read the and furs, and that's about it.
Yeah, the
very
letters are all
busy.
over the place.
I really like the shirt, though. I think it's long. Just like how it fits.
We saw the Psychedelic Furs live in concert
Yeah.
last fall, and it was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was a really good concert. I think
With
October,
with
I
the
think.
Squeeze, with Squeeze, and the thing is, in the '80s, I wasn't a Psychedelic Furs fan,
Yeah, Pretty in Pink. That's not my favorite song by far.
but my God, the songs they did in concert, many of them I had never heard
Right.
from their heyday, very cool. And the ones that I didn't like that I knew they had done, they did
Yeah, they had a lot of
in a
energy.
way that made them more
There was
palatable.
a lot of energy, so. Now, mind you, I did say it was.
And they did 5 songs from an album they released 2 years ago, and it's like I went out and bought that album because it was like, damn, this is some of the best songs they've ever done.
I will say though, it was definitely a concert of our peers.
Yes, yeah. You didn't have too many. You didn't have too many 15, 12,
Really,
13.
really odd to be honest.
There were a few like late teens, early 20s that were probably there with their mom
probably
and
with
dad.
Their parents got them into them, yeah. Which AJ would have liked to have gone.
Like
to
I took
that.
all my kids to see Adam Ant a few years ago. God, that was 7 years ago now.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, we were both a hell of a lot younger.
Pink is Pretty in Pink.
We didn't start the fire. That's Billy Joel.
Yeah, that's not.
They didn't start the fire. It was always burning since
What
the
else
world's
went
been
big
turning.
by besides Pretty in Pink? What's
Oh,
that
they did
other-
Love My Way.
Yeah, Love My Way. Love My
Heartbeat
Way.
City. Heaven is a heartbeat away.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I can't even list some of their bigger hits because I was never a big fan.
So wait, half the city's missing.
What?
Somebody said, wait, half the city's missing. Edward, you take things
Half
down
of what
over
city's
there?
missing?
Over there? Did you take
No,
them
that's how far it's cleared out for the parking
Yeah, all
area
right.
and everything for the bus station.
So you haven't made any changes.
No, I haven't made changes there other than if it's been a while, I painted the area pavement gray, and then I just got to put the road stickers in, which I started putting the road stickers in, and that went in badly. And when I tried to peel it up, it tried to rip the whole table up. Apparently, that no road tape is permanent.
Right. Yeah, you need to do something with it. I think we need to be brave and get back at it.
The Singer Pink. No, I don't like either. I don't like.
All right,
I'm not a
Karen,
big
take
fan
care.
of. Well, that's all teenage pop music to me. I don't have a problem with the person Pink. I'm just not into her music.
One or two songs. I think you're all right.
All right, take care, Sir Kieran. As always, there will always be a seat at the rhomboid table for you.
You have planted grass, says Jean. I don't think there's anything new.
Oh, they're catching on. Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, you'd have to go to the 11-lane view. So I'll pop it up and you can look at it on your monitor.
Okay.
About 5 seconds after I do it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, 4 seconds.
So you put some over here.
Yeah, you
I
see it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you did catch it. So yeah.
All right. Well, what'd you do that for?
Why not? It was
why
like
not
$4 a
indeed?
sheet.
Ah, gotcha.
And then it just gives it a more, slightly more realistic look.
Grass under your track?
Yeah, because you'd have grass between them.
Bet you're gonna do gravel between all of them.
No, I'm not going to do gravel between all of them. I did it there and I regret it. I'm probably going to put some static grass over that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'll do it at the stations.
Yeah.
It looks okay there, but really it should have been less gravel. Should have been a lot less gravel and more ground in the middle.
Gotcha. Okay. It's a little greener. Yeah, that'll catch your eye.
Artie, I'll be fine. This is that permanent grass. You never have to water it. Stays green forever. Unless a cat pukes or poops on it.
There's that.
Then it won't be green.
I still think we put them out. Sorry.
Say what?
Still think we put them outside. We built something in the garage that they can stay contained.
Oh, hell no.
Well, no, they wouldn't get in your garage. Yeah. Well, sadly, Artie, your rabbit did eat everything.
Hand of God,
Like I was
preventing
saying.
a potential freight disaster.
Oh, that is a funny image, isn't it?
Now, Artie, I'm going to share your sadness here. I hope you don't mind. Forgive me. But if you're on this channel and you don't know Artie's channel, first of all, go join Artie's channel. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Artie's beloved and wonderful pet, Pixie the Rabbit, whom we got to meet personally,
Yes, we did.
passed away after what apparently was eating a toxic weed in the yard. It was sudden, it was shocking, and
Yeah, it caused our heart to stop.
in just a short time staying there, as well as the long time we've known Artie, we know how special Pixie was. And so we just want to keep sending out our love and condolences to Artie with the loss of Pixie, because Pixie was one of a kind.
Yes, she was.
She definitely had a very strong personality. And yeah, a toxic plant growing from under next door.
So much harder to control that. Hey, Railjet looks spiffy.
Oh, the Railjet's looking gorgeous today.
And
Now that it's home.
I think you haven't run it in a while.
Yeah, well, I
with
haven't
all
been
this
able to run it in a while. We had to go
travels.
all the way to Australia to get it back.
Yeah.
You just did a good job of distracting Artie. Well, okay, the sheet distracted Artie. But you did a good job of keeping up appearances while I was gone for 40 minutes. Because I went real fast. I was light speed. But she was more than just a pet. She was a friend, a flatmate, a character, and all we can do is sympathize as much as we can to Artie, and just that's why we didn't have the live stream last week. That's why we didn't do the Wacky Weekend. I did my live stream, but we didn't do Wacky Weekend. We are going to try to do Wacky Weekend, although I'll be coming at it from Columbus.
Yeah, we're going to the water park.
Yeah, she was your kid.
Yeah, my plan is we'll go out to dinner and go back to AJ's place. Myra's Union Days. You probably do it from AJ's.
Yeah, I'll be broadcasting from my son's place.
Yeah.
I'm just debating whether to do my phone
So what'd you put in
or
his coffee tin?
do the phone or take my laptop.
I suppose you could take your laptop.
Thanks, Mom. You always say it like you're giving permission. I suppose you could take your laptop.
Well, they smashed the rolls, darn them. This cashier did it, too. On the bottom and just started putting stuff on top of it.
Who, what?
Cashier smashed our rolls.
Oh, my God. Oh, they do not know how to bag.
Mm-mm.
Why are they not training these kids how to bag?
Yeah. Absolutely not.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. She was your kid. She was your child.
Fairly small mayo and a fairly small
Okay.
mustard.
Now, speaking of kids and child, Artie, if you haven't seen the video yet, I did mention your in-laws.
Ex-in-laws, nonetheless.
Yeah, ex-in-laws. Too right. You lost your Railjet. You lost your Railjet.
You should have done it on the main screen, but hopefully they thought
This isn't over.
this isn't over.
No. See, if I were a kid, I would just do what I was told. I'm a grown man. I make my own decisions. Thank you very little.
Jean, let this one rest. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, after we spent 3 weeks in Australia and only 3 days with him in Hamburg, he's feeling a little jealous and left out.
That could be.
So he's acting out against me.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right, Artie. Why act our age? You just keep getting older, and it doesn't feel like a good idea, so...
Ow!
Right.
You better believe it's over. Just start more. You don't want none? Don't start some. Oi! Bring it. You lost your Railjet. You lost your Railjet. Of course, you know, this means war. Up, apparently, wow. We just went from 35 down to 23 like that.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Apparently they didn't like kangaroo.
Now we've only got like 5
Shucks.
people actually chatting. Everybody else is kind of quiet over there. Wake up!
Yeah, speak up.
Wake up!
40 likes, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, look how many views. already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's
Golly. That's a
Golly.
lot.
And then,
Wow, look at that.
yeah,
Wow.
I gained 5 during the live stream.
AJ would be 2. Wow.
AJ would be too.
He was born 95.
Oh, right. I'm with you now.
Yep. Start figuring out your 2000 contest.
Can't chat eating nachos. What's up, Doc? Of course you realize this means what?
Is that loose home? Yeah, 517. Let's go. We need to get ice. Oh, have enough. Oh, does that mean you're going to sleep, Andy? Yeah, he's awfully close. So he needs to do a contest. I still think I like the idea of just putting Artie somewhere, making people find him.
Putting Artie somewhere and making people find him?
On the layout, yeah. Where's Artie? Oh, that's awful, Andy. For some reason, colds in the summer seem double worse.
There we go. We'll go with
Kendra's
this one.
son and her current boyfriend been busy breeding more kangaroos. That's how kangaroos worked. Ah, yeah. Envy it all.
You got some vodka.
Well, it's not the vodka, Artie. It's the Hungarian
Palinko.
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 You need to have some palinko.
Palinko. Yeah.
Try your local alcohol shop.
Yeah, your uncle's medicine store.
Yep.
Or cousin, I'm sorry, your cousin George's medicine shop.
Yeah, cousin George.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Stupid song. It's a stupid song. I never
It's a
liked
dumb
it.
song.
It's a dumb song, but it's doubly bad because the two people are secretly cheating on each other and then meet through their cheating dating profiles. Reimagined, rekindled love. What a happy story. No, they were both trying to cheat on each other. Glenfiddich here for you, Andy. Well, we can make you some hot brandy, peach brandy.
Wait, you said there's 8 kangaroos, but 10 of them are pregnant? Is that what you just said? Fixes Glenn.
There's 8 kangaroos at Simbo Animal Park, has 10 pregnant kangaroos. That doesn't add up. What was that?
Rum Toddy will do it. Elizabeth, I think is on. I don't know what she's doing up there, though. Where's someone stealing the TV?
You might risk some Tennessee fire.
Okay.
Whew, Tennessee fire.
Anyway, it clears your sinuses, at least for a short time.
Somebody knows.
What time is your appointment?
When?
19.
I don't know. 8 o'clock. No, it's... I have to be there by 8:45, so it's 9 o'clock. 9 a.m.
Okay.
What?
The dentist at 10:15.
Oh, crap. We're not going to... Uh-oh.
Is that a Cayenne day?
Yes.
It's gonna be a problem, Lindy.
I thought your dentist was in the afternoon.
No, my regular doctor's in the afternoon.
Oh, so
I had
you've
3
got...
appointments scheduled on the.
Oh,
18th.
what a mistake to make.
2 of them in the same time, basically.
Yeah, our friend Christopher got to meet a couple of the actors from the great British show Allo Allo. He got to meet Officer Crabtree. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was pissing by outside when...
We need Crabtree here. He speaks fluent French.
Oh, heck. Here comes that knob that thinks he speaks French.
Yeah.
I dudin dude.
Dude and dude.
I dudin dude.
Bit his
I was pissing outside your door when, he was what? Passing.
Yeah, the girls understood him just fine. Google can't translate it. Well, neither could the French, for that matter, except for the girls. The girls that worked in the bar were pretty good at understanding what he was saying.
Yeah, they always seem to know.
Oh,
And Kirsten.
that was a fun scene.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Wherever they are, they pop up.
Hello.
Been here 3 years and I don't understand a word of this
Yeah,
language.
we've been stuck in France for...
What is your problem?
Yeah, you need his French phrase back.
Even
Bar
truck
girls always
stopping.
know, even truck stop.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure it's just all of the, you know humor. But, we enjoy that series quite a bit.
Then his girlfriend comes in, who also speaks French, working for the
Exact same.
exact same bad French. Listen to me carefully, I shall say this only once. You better listen to her carefully, she will only say this once.
Ah, that was clever.
Oh, the flashing knobs!
As Artie knows. We heard those stories.
Yes, we know some of those now. And the twin nurses. Artie's met a lot of twins.
Yeah.
And had a lot of interesting adventures with twins.
Yes, he has. Whew. That helped pass some of the miles from
You
Sydney
stupid woman.
to Melbourne. I think that's what he was telling them.
Good night, everybody. Bonne nuit, Ian.
Tomorrow.
Gute Nacht. Guten Abend. Auf Wiedersehen.
Hey, you gotta learn a little Dutch, I think. Just to
I need to
communicate
learn.
with
I need
Ian.
to learn some Dutch. I can read
Just
a
at
decent
least,
amount of it and understand it,
just
but
at
the
least the
spoken, I'm
hello
lost.
and the goodbye and
I know bedank.
which is
Thank you.
okay. That's a good way. That's a good thing to know.
Danke. And and his brother were both Nancy boys. Danke.
Well, that and the butcher's son. Gotta wonder, didn't the
Good
locals
night,
catch on
Daddy.
that one?
Hey, Randall says, hello, Joyce.
Hi, Randall.
How about learning Frisian?
Well, I figured we need to learn a little Danish. Although
Frisian's between Dutch and Danish and German.
I tried with
Although-
Duolingo,
Frisian is actually the closest language
and
to English. Dutch Frisian is the closest language to
it
English.
was pretty awful because I went, and they went, good. I'm thinking, okay, no, this is not working.
What's that?
I tried to learn Dutch,
Oh,
not Dutch.
you haven't learned German.
I know. I was trying to learn Danish.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Hoi hoi, Lord Allen's here. I watched your video. I
Hi,
didn't
Lord
comment on
Allen.
it, but hello, my lord.
Yeah, he'll get back to it.
Welcome
I'm
to the
sure.
Knights of the Rhomboid Table, my lord. Please have a seat. Your lavvy will be waiting for you when needed. All the nights. You get a blue spanner and a lavvy.
You keeping it out for a reason?
Did I do what for a reason?
You had sandpaper sticking out.
No, it was just stuck out when I pulled
Alright,
something
I
else
thought
out.
that, and then I thought maybe.
Yeah, it was to rub your leg when it goes by. It was
Oh wow, yeah.
It was one of those tricks I learned in Vietnam.
Yeah, cannot. That was a year ago. I've forgotten everything. There's a Danish basic word that is the same as German but very different meanings. But I forget what word it was.
Did you say hi to Lord Al? He did say.
I did.
Je sens frontier. Je sens frontier. Regard Märklin.
No, my foot felt worse. Bad.
Yeah.
was
See,
really
you weren't
bad.
here when I was watching Al's video.
No, I
Alan
missed
put up a
it,
new
yeah.
video. Another
Been running
epic
around
ends with
today.
he ends with this very operatic, epic, very
yeah.
cool production.
He's a fan of
But
that, I
he
know.
starts off laughing because apparently he turned on Jenny Kirk's Monday stream.
Oh, oops.
No, he watches her.
Yeah,
but he turned
well,
it
no,
on.
okay. That's fine.
And
Just if he didn't mean to.
yes, Games Without Frontiers, Jeux sans frontières. But anyhow, somebody mentioned Lord Al to her. The guest was what's his name? Iron Horse Hobby? No.
Okay.
But he mentioned Lord Al, and she's like, "Who's Lord Al?"
Ooh.
She did not
Ouch.
know. She knows who Alan is, but she did not
She
know
did not
Alan
know
was now
he
Lord
was
Al.
now a
She didn't know
lord.
he was knighted.
Right.
She didn't know he's benighted.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, it's been a while since I had to learn to read the Norse vowel bit. So yeah.
That was almost correct, Anthony. Yeah, I'll show it to you later. It was horrible. So I don't know, maybe we'll just YouTube it.
What?
How to learn Danish.
Yeah, I need to start it.
Yeah, we do.
I keep delaying it. We're gonna go see that crazy bastard. I mean, we're gonna go see that wonderful guy.
Yeah, next summer. So
in
we gotta,
a few months,
oh, it's,
like 10 months,
I was gonna say
11 months.
it's quite a few months. But nonetheless, it's not too soon.
Well, you do notice there's James T. Kirk, and she is Jenny Kirk, J. Kirk as well.
Right.
If her middle name were Teresa, I'd really start to wonder if she's Captain Kirk's daughter.
I think
I
it
forget what's
stunned
her-
us into silence.
No,
We're
I'm
trying to
no, I
decide.
got lost in the thought there
Is
badly.
she really Jenny Kirk's? Is she really?
No, we're
oh,
teasing.
Right, yeah.
First
So
thing
got
she
her.
was a him at one point.
Yes, no. I did know that, I think.
J. E. Kirk.
Birdie?
Earthy? Earthy?
Earthy. Ah, gotcha.
Earthy Kirk. Jenny Earthy Kirk.
Earthy. That's a different
If Jenny
middle
Kirk
name.
were Captain Kirk's daughter, could you imagine what her live stream would be like?
Yeah. Far out, man.
Welcome to my live stream. Here I shall be running some double O gauge trains. Today my special guest will be...
All you said was hi. Man. You're gonna have to put Lord Al in parentheses after it, Alan, so people know who you
Poor
are.
Al. The cupboard monkey will be providing me with a key glass of wine that I shall be drinking during this episode.
What happens here stays here, Artie? Is that
What
you're
happens
saying?
here gets told everywhere. No, that's not
No,
true.
actually, you
That's
gotta
not true. What
wish it
happens here,
was
nobody
told
knows happens.
everywhere.
It gets forgotten quickly. Heck, he did a live stream the other night where he was asking all his dozens and dozens of viewers their favorite channels. I wasn't mentioned once.
Aw.
Ask me if I'm surprised.
Well, you're not really hanging out with that
I'm
crowd
not.
anymore.
I'm not. Well, yeah, but there are people even here that were
None
there.
of you said Anthony was your favorite.
Why would I be anybody's favorite channel? I'm not even
Why
my own
would
favorite channel.
You're my favorite channel.
Well, there's something to be said for that, but
Couldn't be any other way.
I mean, there's at least 8 people here right now whose channels I like better than mine. Maybe 20. Well, we only got 22, and that's me and you, so 20 others. So there's about 20 people here whose channels I like better than mine.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool, beamed in as a guest.
Beamed in as a guest,
But see,
yeah.
Alan, that's the issue. Sometimes somebody just has to show up, and
Well,
something has
somebody
happened,
else-
and just the stream of consciousness rolls away.
I think it's a little more than 50% is not made up in this live stream, Artie.
Raymond Lay goes to the Netherlands to get some
agree,
klompen.
A handful of
Oh,
it
so
is.
that's where you go to get it, Raymond.
So klompen? That's what we are. Well, we're not going to the Netherlands. Good golly, I'm confused.
Well, I gained 5 at the start of my live stream. Dave from
I
Scott
helped
Rail
you.
sent people over, and they signed up and came in.
I hope
I suspect that number
helped
will
you
drop
get
back
100,
down
Artie.
quickly.
Yeah, Randall, we understand that. You're terribly faithful.
But that's okay. At Randall, we won't ever bring up sleeping during a live stream. Ever. We won't talk about that. We'll laugh about it, but we won't talk about it.
That's a good thing Anthony has your number. Right.
That's one of those, they had to be there. If they missed that out, they missed that out.
And you got the job, right? He won't be as chatty as our other people. Oh, Jean.
It wasn't my live stream, Jean Ricard, so...
It's Artie's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet, here you are, still awake, Jean.
I didn't give you a like. Oh, I fixed that.
Oh, good night, Jean. You should move on. Your
This is it.
bed is waiting just for you.
So you didn't.
It's
Alright.
time to sleep, you Danish creep. And now we can move on with fun things too.
Careful and start singing in German.
Oh wow, we're
too.
down. We're down 24-18. Which one are we? Concurrent viewers. 24.
Oh,
We lost a bunch there.
it's good you were
Now,
singing.
can you name the song I was singing that tune to? I'll give you a hint. Don Ho.
Yeah. Hello.
Yep, there you go. Aloha, which is officially goodbye.
Yeah.
Put them all to sleep.
But make to sleep. Put Jean
There
to
you
sleep.
go.
Ah, hey, it's a service. You have problems with insomnia?
Yeah, that's right.
Log into Anthony's live feed. You can watch it later. You'll be
That's
right
right.
out.
My channel, The Cure for Insomnia. Any video,
You might get a
any
lot
live
of
stream.
subscribers with
I
a
could get a lot of
reputation
subscribers.
Like that.
I won't get any comments on
Yes,
videos.
No, you sure won't.
Sorry, I fell asleep 10 minutes in.
Although your view time will be long because they never go out.
If you need to wake up, you'll put on AC/DC. No, you just need to fall asleep with you on the mic where I can hear you. I'll wake you up. I have before. But we won't talk about that.
No, we're not.
Well, thank you.
Isn't that
I'm still.
Cool? We figure we'll lose
I'm
a
not.
few
I'm not
again,
going to
but-
worry about it until I'm well past it, where I'm not going up. Because I gained a lot just at the start of my live stream. I gained 5 at the start of my
Artie,
live stream.
Sure, you slept well because we dragged you. Well, you dragged us around everywhere, but we inspired you to drag us around everywhere.
Yeah, spend
That was,
3 weeks with us and we'll help you sleep. Yeah, because
That
we'll
was
run
a
you ragged. Yep.
Terrific schedule we were on.
We tired that mofo out. That's our job.
Yepper.
See,
I'm pretty sure Jean slept pretty well after we.
yeah,
dragged him
we're pretty
around,
sure
too.
Jean slept well in Hamburg.
Wasn't kidding when I asked if you could keep up with us. You thought I was joking.
Yep, even Jean was like, wait, wait.
We'll need to sit. Okay,
Now, the flip side is trying to keep up with Alan.
that's great, Artie. Yeah, that's that. Speaking of, I watched a video, Alan. 98-year-old woman did the zip lining that you did.
Yeah,
For her birthday.
a 98-year-old
98
woman
years
did your
old.
zip line up there. Holy crap.
She was cute.
Well, we're always there to help. If somebody buys our
That's
airfare,
right.
we'll come back again.
That's true. Yeah, it was super cool, but I watched it going, wait, I know that place. I've been there.
At 98,
know.
what does she care?
That's about it. You know, if it kills you, or, you know,
You were 90. Yeah, if you
what have you got to lose?
you know, if you're
Now, she
98,
was
you
a-
do die.
she
If you're
was
98, you
a-
do die ziplining. You died ziplining.
Yeah.
You were 98. You didn't die
Yeah.
decrepit in a home. You died
Right,
ziplining.
you died. Yeah, what a great. You know, people will be peppy at her funeral.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was-
excited with her story.
It really
and-
was when Alan took us there. When they fly by, it sounds like jets.
It really does.
It
It's
really does.
crazy. Good for her. I assume she went with somebody. I think you told us about that. She did a
That
buddy
she
jump,
did a tandem.
which is the only way I think to go.
I'm not doing
Go
tandem.
with someone very experienced. Oh, I do it with tandem.
Really?
Mm,
Damn, woman. Braver than me. I'm not parachuting.
I'm not sure. I think I'd like to.
I don't like being up in a
I'd
plane
like
to
to
begin
do
with.
Alan's thing now that I watched it with a 100-year-old woman do it.
I wanted
That
to do
was
it.
cool.
I was scared to do it, but I
You
wanted
could
to
do
do
it.
it.
You have
we'll
to-
we'll
well,
have
you
to
have
go
to book
back.
it.
We'll have to go back
Far
and do it.
ahead.
Yeah, far in advance.
Nice images of Joyce in your eyes and his voice. I thought you were flipping them off.
You just watch yourself there, you dirty old man.
Yeah, Raymond, I think
Only
that's
I
what,
go to sleep with visions of Joyce.
Raymond, I think that's what we're saying is that it just, you know, it's a cool way to go, and that's a lot more fun than, yeah.
When I
just-
die, I want to go out like my grandfather, asleep,
yeah, there's
not
that.
screaming and yelling like the 5 passengers in his car.
That's terrible. I have never been ziplining, and I really think we need to
You want to hear
fix
the other
that.
version? When I die, I want to go out like I came in, screaming and covered in blood.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm sure I should try something easier than aliens, but there's a doable plane parachuting. Oh, double
Yeah,
plane
thanks,
parachuting
Raymond.
video.
Thanks, Raymond. I didn't need to hear
Oh,
that or
that's
read that.
not
No.
cool.
No.
I have a YouTuber I watch.
There are people that like to tell you stories
Tuesdays.
at the wrong time. Like
Yeah.
when Uli told us the story while we're on a gondola,
Yeah,
a mountain
right.
gondola. Oh,
That made
do
me
you know?
mad.
Do you remember about 10 years ago when an Italian plane hit one of these? What?
Well, I don't think you're doing that anymore, Andy, are you? I think you missed your opportunity to go over the horizon in a ball of fire. Yeah. Yeah, blah, that's awful. Ah. Now, anyway, the YouTuber I watch there Tuesday nights, it's, goes over tragedies, and
Yeah, she likes to read about tragedies.
I will not, he's very tasteful. I will not watch any train or plane.
All right, Dino, thanks for
Weeks
hanging out with
before
us,
I
guys.
travel,
Take care.
because
Good night. Sleep
I
well.
don't. I have 7 things I need to respond to. I will. All right, Dino, take care.
Andy says, 2024, Joyce, where's my rocket pack? Like, we have anything to do with
Really?
that?
Yeah, we have nothing to do with it, but I agree. When we were kids, everybody was going to have one by
Flying
now.
cars, yeah. By 2020, everybody was going to have flying cars. It'd be like the Jetsons world. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
slowed down by video games
Although
and
we've
cell
got
phones.
a lot of stuff the Jetsons do. You can exercise by video. You can Zoom meeting with your boss by video. I mean, some of it's definitely true.
You can lose your job to robots, just like in the
Just like in
Jetsons.
the video. You could do a doctor visit over the...
Hey, here's another machine
Video.
that can do the work of 5 people, and the same guy that invents that machine or gets that machine drives down the street and tells the people on the streets, "Get jobs, you losers!"
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Oops.
Oh, sorry, we're going a little low. You want to go like a broken engine.
Mick wants to go like a broken engine,
Chug, chug, chug.
puttering and
I think chug, chug,
Spewing
chug,
out noxious-
chug, chug.
yeah, but I wanted to have fun with a
Piston
broke
broke.
piston. Ouch! That's code, you know.
Okay.
Doctor, my piston's broke.
You might have to Google that one. I still think chug, 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 Mick.
That's not flying, that's just falling slowly. Good night, folks. Well, I've got a few of those
wasn't
lines out
racing.
there. Although
There
I
you
stole
go.
that line from
Yes, you
Animaniacs.
did.
I
You
stole that one from
absolutely
Animaniacs.
did.
Well,
In
good night,
fact,
folks.
Anthony's stolen a lot of his phrases. You want to be
No,
honest?
no, no,
Sure
no,
you
no.
have.
What phrases besides "good night, folks" have I stolen?
Don't put me on the spot.
I'll
like
be
that.
Zane Choose and Happy Trains. Who
That's
said it?
your own.
Are you saying Bob Ross did that one first? And here's my group of trees. And so,
You're not running on all
friends,
cylinders?
remember, there are no mistakes. There's happy little accidents. Good night. I'll be Zane and happy trees. Got to do the afro.
Oh man. Never abuse your piston.
Who said it's all a bunch of horse poop before I did?
I will tell you, when you do your repeater phrases, I will let you know.
When I do my what?
When you repeat a phrase that you borrow, I will let you know.
Aw, shucks.
Gonna die in bed full of high-class prostitutes. Heart attack? Smothering.
He was smothered to death. Asphyxiation. Emphasis on the ass.
Well, I was thinking boobs, but okay.
Good night, folks.
You want to die hard.
Just win the lotto. Win the lotto 2 days later. Found it.
Yeah, really.
Wait, or sheep.
Well, that's for
A
Marty,
Stephen
I
Urkel
think.
quote. Nope. I'm still waiting for this woman to come up with who's other.
Wow.
What?
What would you look like with a fro? Just to
Disgustingly
draw
stupid.
one on.
Oh God. What? Draw one on? Do I need to get a new one? Do I need to get a new
You
costume?
get a afro costume. You'd be cutting in on Sparky that way. Sparky, the one who does the wigs.
Yeah, Sparky did the wigs, but he's retired, so he could pass it on.
Yeah,
But Fabio,
true,
well,
he
no,
did
that's
have a-
blonde. Yeah. There, in honor of Sparky. You remember when I had hair like that, don't you?
not like that.
Like that. No, I was never that hairy.
Hardy retracts his message. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Oh!
Say not. That's
Very happy ending.
My name is Dodge. Anthony Dodge. 009 and a half. Good night, folks! You like happy ending? We give you happy ending. Hardy deleted that, but not before Edward could respond to it. Or Chris could respond to it, I mean.
Right.
Me love you long time. Yes, James Bond.
Oh, hi, Mansville.
Well, hi, Mom. Welcome in, fellow
She
knight of
said
the round
night
boy
also,
table.
I think she's leaving.
Oh, she's leaving. She was here earlier, that's right.
He's leaving.
They're leaving. I keep screwing that up.
I
Then.
know.
That's like the third or fourth time.
So, Mon, are you leaving or staying? Your night all confused the heck out of us. Or is that just Anthony's night all? Anthony's night all.
No, that's her leaving. But she was here earlier, I think.
Dude.
Dude. God damn it. I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot. You're a long-haired idiot. Sorry, the best kind of idiot.
What kind of idiots do you have working here? The finest in New York.
You know. You need a few barrettes or something for that.
Nah, this doesn't work. It needs parted, but this is Professor Zaius's.
I know it
Yeah,
is.
I need the rest of the wig. It needs a part. I don't like non-parted hair. It needs a part.
You should wear that wig all the time, Anthony.
He fell asleep. They fell asleep. My God, it's Richie Blackmore. What's that, honey?
Wow, that's really hard to part.
Smoke on the water. The fire's in the sky.
Oxford Street hooker. Ah.
Hi, my name's Betty.
Oh, yeah, that's way too early.
Amy Whitehouse. That's the best That's the best insult yet.
Oh, you look so manly, and then you don't. Oh, not to say I don't mind.
I should get your
I
hair.
don't mind men with long
I should
hair,
get that
but this is a
hair
run on
dye
Anthony.
and do my
Yeah,
beard
dye
black
your
and see if it looks
beard,
better that
your
way.
head, your
Yeah, my
sideburns.
no, I can just cover the sideburns up. Hi, my name's Betty.
Oh no.
I'm here for the Russian women's volleyball team. Hello, I am here for the women's Russian volleyball team.
Whew. Those get hot.
You say you got hot.
Abe Lincoln, Rutherford B. Hayes.
That's way too full for Lincoln.
My fellow Americans.
Now, Smokey, enough of that.
Oh,
Oi.
right. You look different with hair. Yes, he does. You've seen our pictures, though, of like prom and our wedding picture. He had hair for those. It just wasn't dark or long.
Do I have them on this computer?
Probably.
Let me see.
Thrown them in this and that.
Add image.
I was hoping my
Okay.
knees, the scabs on my knee would heal before tomorrow, but ain't happening.
See, that's me with hair.
Yeah.
Although, that's after I cut my hair. I probably cut about 2 inches off my hair right before that picture was taken. Well, a couple hours before that picture was taken.
Hired actor Joyce. All right, Corey, take care. Heading home.
Yeah, I would have to dye the facial hair if I were going to wear
Yeah.
that kind of a...
And Anthony had a beard. Short one, like a chin beard. For that picture.
Good night, Corey. Thanks for spending all this time with us.
We'd only met each other about 2 hours with that photo, so we had a little bit of awkwardness there.
Yeah, we had known each other, yeah, about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both kind of looked deer in the headlights like, what the hell's going on today?
Right. What did we get ourselves into?
Hi, smile. The better photo is
Yeah, and that was actually the
6 months later photo.
yeah, that was actually our Christmas dance.
That was, yeah, your school's Christmas dance.
It was a velvet dress I was wearing. It was my sister's. I called, Julie, do you have a dress I can borrow? Black one.
Yeah, and 6 months later. This picture is 6 months later.
We are a lot more relaxed.
You can see we're a little more comfortable with each other in this picture.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm also about, what, 15 pounds lighter in that picture?
Yeah, my friends curled my hair. That was a thing. Thank you, Mons. Thank you, John. I've got wrinkles and other things. Yeah, I like that white tux on him so much. He had to wear it for our
You
wedding.
gotta catch Joyce when she's had some rest and isn't in pain with injuries. But she gets her stress face done. She still doesn't look her age, but...
Yeah, we've done all right, Mick. He makes me laugh.
Yeah, I just wish it wasn't when I was standing naked.
Anyway, we're going to a water park tomorrow. It's going to be fun.
And this is us just a couple of months ago. So you can compare these two pictures.
Right, without the hair. Because it was 2 months ago.
So that was us just 3 or 4 months ago. Well, actually longer ago
Was
than
that
that.
our son's
That was our
wedding?
son's wedding, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're ahead of the curve, Artie. because we know how to compromise.
I think that's a better comparison when Joyce is rested and dressed up again.
I wasn't rested up.
Enough.
Oh, she'll be 13. Wow, Randall,
Oh,
we
no.
have just watched her grow up. You remember when she was in the same grade I was teaching, which I think was 5th at the time. Oh, we're not always smiling, Artie. You saw us not smiling.
We don't always smile, just when we're together
Hopefully we're
for an event, we
pleasant.
smile.
That's right, if we're doing something fun. Who's that old man next to you? Same old man that's next to me now.
Really? What's his name? Should I
And I
think his
still
ass?
like him. Oh, sorry, I have to do my job. Oh, one of them already stopped though.
I dressed up well.
Then again, it's already on off.
All right, so anyhow, kids, it is that hour time again. We've got just a little bit of time before we have to bid everything a hasty adieu. But, wow, heck of a night to have so many people here.
Yeah, really, that was pretty amazing. But we're glad those of you who always come came.
We're glad that all those who always come came. We're glad that all of you who come came. And good night, folks! And those of you who didn't come, we wish you had come.
Yeah, those of you watching later, we missed you. Sorry. It's the best we can do.
I'm so I fell asleep. Well, according to Jean
Mons.
Ricard, I have that effect on people.
That's right.
No, you're good.
No problem.
Well, Andy, on that note, we're not touching that one. Not without a pair of rubber gloves, anyhow.
That's the truth. So
anyhow,
oh, behave.
who are you trying to be? Now, enough of your cheek, young Smokey. All right, everybody. Want to thank everybody who did come in both early on and there. Hopefully, some of these people that joined my channel will actually stay. Because, yes, we are nearing
Oh, Austin Powers.
very closely nearing a...
Oh, do behave.
Oh, do behave. Oh, behave.
Right.
Yeah, right. But
I
yeah,
saw it recently.
so thank all of you wonderful people for making our Friday night another wonderful time to be here.
For sure.
Always wonderful to see those of you come in, and those of you who were in the background or couldn't make it today, we missed you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So until the next one, on behalf of... What's your name again? On behalf of Sue and myself, we're going to say, I'll be saying, somebody's going to come in next week and go, wow, your wife Sue is really nice.
Yeah.
I thought she was Joyce.
Choose.
Wait, are you Joyce again? That means you've rejoiced.
Rejoice, rejoice.
I will. Anyhow, on behalf of whoever we are, Auf Wiedersehen
Choose.
and happy trades. Take care, everybody.
Bye. Right.